Now I know most people say, what is it for? Like, what is all the divine energy talk for? What does this mean? Like, how does it serve you? Like, what does it do for you? Well, subsequently, my conversations are the connections in between the 6 and the 9. What does the 6 and the 9 represent for me? One is spiraling down and one is spiraling up. Where is that placed for me in my understanding? Well, the 6 is spiraling off of the golden road, the 9 is spiraling back onto it. They're both the same directions and they're both connected to the golden road. It's just one spirals one direction. It's the direction you're walking off it, and the other one is walking on it. So these wisps that I was showing you before in one of the lives, and I don't know, I was saying it, I don't know, the other day or something, the creations that come off of the force, off of the power, subsequently, because of their generational power or where they come from, they make idealistic strength. So this is the facet to Jacob's ladder. This is the ladder of the universe. These are walkways that go back in and outward from this connection to divine understanding. How does it serve you? Well, once you start to go back into this energy and you are truly, sincerely going back into this energy by understanding the purpose, self-awareness, and your connection to what it is, it physically, mentally, spiritually changes the magnitude of your life. It changes the magnetic force of your life. It strengthens the value of what you soon to understand that you truly need for yourself. This is you being in sync with what you truly need, not what you want. My grandfather used to say, you only want it because you see it. You don't really want that. You're gonna ruin it and you're gonna waste it. You know what I'm saying? And most people do that. They see something that they want and don't really need it, and they put a waste to it just to be greedy. So understanding these values and being in aligned with what the divine has for you opens up a gateway of situations to where only the divine energy can supply that for you. And you would never know, because subsequently you'll keep trying to have things done your way. You'll keep trying to satisfy it your way. And you'll only get it satisfied in the way that you pose to people who have maybe a lesser understanding of you or to you, but then you can offer and solidify what may seem like what's enough. And then you'll give that to these people, and then they'll be oblivious to what divine truly has to offer. This is where middlemen come into life. This is how they subsequently cut half of the energy off and they take more for themselves. Divine, no, divine ain't missing none of this. He see all this energy. And this is the reason to have these conversations. This is the reason to strengthen your self-awareness. This is the reason to understand why you are walking this path and which direction it's taking you and for what reason. And this is how it ultimately serves you, because you're still going to be in a physical aspect until you change the direction of the forces that you deal with every day in your life. These forces have to do with your connection, your tether from the earth to the universe, to the astro plane. Okay, the astro. The person, the astro. You know what I'm saying? The people, the astro. P-aster. Not pastors, P-aster. The connection in between the two. So once you understand that value and you know what it's doing, because ultimately if you came here, you have to leave here. So this is giving you what? A roadmap, understanding that you have a transit. You came in off of a dock. This is why you had a birth certificate. You came out of water when you came out of the womb, thus into a dock. Now you grew and you traveled. Now your transit out spiritually has to be inlaid into another set of documentation that's inside your spiritual understanding. A lot of us in our past knew these things. Now we talking about Egyptian principle. I don't have to go into this science because it's already relevant, but it should be second nature to understand the reason why these things connect in that retrospect. It's interesting. You know what I mean? It's interesting. And the more you submit yourself and you push away from the ideologies of control aspect, you give divine space to fill something in. I did a bill the other day. I think I was talking about giving the darkness space to shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's where the light comes from. And if the light came from the darkness, and the divine is all of everything, and divine says, "Ye, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should feel no evil." All this concepts that balance out the yin yang. Wouldn't it be imperative with me being a light body, because I illuminate light in order to be seen? This is why I got eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a light function. I'm a light functioning body. There is synapses and electricities running through my body. There's friction running through my body as blood flows through my veins. Okay, as my body moves, there's friction. I make residue because my bones and my joints move. My feet rub across the floor. I get electrical, static. I am a conductor of electricity. I am a light being. It's not hard to understand what that means. I am a light being. We conduct light. Facts. This is a physical thing. Say what you want. Hate what I speak. But I'm talking truth out of physicality. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you can't even beat it, because you do it too. No matter if you like what I'm saying or not. You are this. Ooh, that energy just attacked somebody, huh? So knowing that that is a reality, then outside of that is darkness. This is why most of the knowledge is given to you. This is why they give you, hey, I have knowledge to share with you. That's not unknown. That's trying to make you aware of a false unknown, so you'll walk into the truth of something else. But then if you take that understanding, that some of that narrative that somebody's giving you, that's you walking into their unknown. I would rather walk into the unknown of the divine instead of walking into somebody else's unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them, then that's their unknown would subsequently be manipulation, because you're going to accept something that you think is real and then turn around and it don't be that. And this is how the world propagates their reality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have some people that are good, some people that are bad, but that's unbeknownst to the situation of the balance of yin and yang. It has to be the subsequent outcome. One is this and one is that. Yeah, it's everywhere because it has to balance out. So there's no need to take the semantics and say, well, some people don't, and da-da-da. I don't even want to hear all that. This is the retrospective balance. It just exists. It is what it is, no matter how you want to cut it or change it. Like, that's just what the energy does. So understanding that, then you're going to have to walk into that darkness. And why not walk into the darkness knowing that divine said, let that energy, let that way guide you through this. So therefore you got a light that's brighter than what can be given to you by any individual. I ain't going to hold you, but you already know the vibes. NAGA.